What's going on, everyone? Coach Louie here with Fight Night Physique, and today is our very first workout that we're going to be doing for this YouTube channel here that we're kicking off today. Now, I just completed this workout. It's 10 rounds, 2 minutes of just high-intensity combos, high-intensity action, things in that nature. As you can see, I'm drenched in sweat. It is going to be a banger today. Now, as far as hand wraps, if you don't have them, that's okay. Just make sure that you're being very extra careful as you're hitting the bag. I have injured myself on a heavy bag before by not having wraps. So just make sure that you're not going full power or anything like that. Just make sure that you're focusing on technique and just keeping the body nice and loose for today's workout. Again, we have 10 total rounds that we're doing for a total of 2 minutes. And we do have a cardio burnout that we're doing at the very end of today's workout. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, and now for this combo here, make sure after each exertion, you're going ahead and taking a breath out. So in between the pockets, what I like to do is that's when I like to take my breath in, and then as I'm exerting, that's when I go ahead and take my breath out. Each time, go ahead and bring those hands right back to the face. And make sure you're getting a full extension on the arms as well. One minute left, guys. Let's go. With this as well, guys, dance around the bag, get comfortable, get into a free flow. Try not to just stay on one spot, because in fighting you also want to make sure that you're moving around as well. All right, take a minute. All right, now's your time to grab some water, catch your breath, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the next combo for round number 2. And now how that's gonna look, we're keeping the jab cross as our base. Now we're gonna add that left hook at the very end of that. So how that's gonna look, jab, cross. From there, you're gonna go ahead and take that left hand and give me that L-shaped punch. It is gonna be a little awkward on the bag because again, that the left hook, you want it to be kind of like an L-shaped punch. So if you absolutely have to, you can go ahead and just kind of extend the angle of that punch just to make sure that you're getting that impact that you're looking for. Let's go. Hands up by the chin the entire time. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Turning your hips into each punch. Less than 1 minute. I gotta move around the bag. Move around. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And remember to breathe. You want to work on head movement after each combo, like a slip left, slip right, or include some rolls. You can do that as well. Yeah, we're following this particular structure, but feel free to get creative. Alright, gotta save 1 minute. Alright, I'm warmed up. Whew. Alright guys, next combo, basically the same thing. Now we're just switching up that second punch. So we're gonna keep that cross. Now we're gonna go downstairs to the body. So starting off high with that jab, cross to the body. If you wanna kind of lunge down into it, as you're throwing that cross, left hand is still right by the chin. And then you unload that left hook at the very end. All right, so one more time. Jab, body cross, left hook. And one more time anyway. Jab up high, body cross, left hook. 5 seconds. All right, let's go. And whatever you do not drop those hands. Keep them up by the chin the entire time. I know we're doing this more so for fitness, and we're trying to get a good shape from this, but you still want to treat it like it's a fight. You know, you want, this is still practical in sparring and things in that nature. So I still want you to develop good habits as we're doing stuff like this here. 1 minute. Chin tucked. And again, you're lunging on that body cross. And after each punch, you want to go ahead and bring that hand right back to the chin. Let's go 15 seconds. Last one, we got less than 5. Take a break. Alright guys, round 4 of 10. Still got a ways to go. We should be plenty warmed up. We should be feeling good at this point. Alright, we're keeping that jab cross hook base. And now we're adding another cross at the very end. So our first 4-punch sequence of today's workout. So with this, again, you're in your base. Jab, cross, hook like we've been doing. Now take that right hand and unload that cross at the very end. Alright, jab, cross, hook, cross. Less than 10 seconds. Get ready. All right, let's go. if you're all up high. So right at about eye level. One minute. Your shoulders stay nice and relaxed. Ten seconds. Let's get at least one more. One more. That time, guys. Halfway there. Round 5. We're keeping it with that 4-punch sequence. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much take that same base, switch up the final punch. So we're at a jab, cross, hook, all upstairs, body cross to finish off that combo. Again, jab, cross, hook, body cross to finish off that combo. So again, with the body cross, it's essential that you lunge down to generate the power that you need to hit the target. 3 seconds. All right, let's go. Each time, those hands are coming right back to the face. Stay defensively responsible, guys. One minute. Seconds, guys. I'm starting to feel it. One more. All right. Guys, round 6 coming up. And now we're gonna add our first defensive move of the day. with slipping right. All right, so same jab cross base to start things off. Jab cross. You're then gonna slip right, so you're gonna take all that weight from the front leg, pivot it, or transfer it rather, to that back leg, and then use that as momentum to come right back to the bag and let off that cross. So jab cross, slip right, cross. It's almost like a side lunge. Again, jab cross, slip right, cross. 3 seconds. All right, let's go. Back to the 3-punch combo here. Now it's just a defensive movement, but because it's a 3-punch sequence again, I really want to see you guys being explosive. One minute. And again, on that slip right, guys, you're angling. You almost want to be making an X shape to that side. So jab cross, X shape, and then cross. X shape. And then come right back with that cross. Again, that's what's gonna give you that momentum to come right back. Less than 30 seconds. Counts out from 10. All right, time. 1 minute. We now push round 7. Got some water, catch your breath. We're switching it up completely now. We're going back to those 4 punches, and now we're slipping left. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and give me the following. Jab, cross, jab, just like how we started off this workout. Now you wanna slip left. So actually your X shape to your left. And then you're gonna come right back with that left hook, all right? So that X shape is gonna give you that momentum to let off that left hook. Again, jab, cross, jab, X shape left or slip left, left hook. One more time before we start. Jab, cross, jab, slip, left hook. On that slip left, make sure you're pivoting that back foot to facilitate that movement. All right, let's get right into it. And slip that back foot on that slip left. Yes. 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 1 minute. Just about. And remember, move around, breathe. Try not to be so stiff. You certainly don't stay in one place. Even though this is a high intensity workout, you still want to feel like a free flow. You want to feel like almost like you're dancing. Yes. Yes. 10 seconds, guys. Let's go. Get at least 2 more. Yes. 1 more. 5 seconds. Yes. All right. Stop about a second early. That's time. Round 8. Keep it up, guys. We're almost there. All right, as we approach round 8, keeping it simple, no hooks, nothing like that, only jab crosses. However, we are gonna introduce the double jab. This combo is very simple, yet it's one of my favorites because it's very effective. So, jab, cross to start off, then you're gonna go right into that double jab. So that double jab, just kind of pumping it out real quick like that, 1, 2. And then finish it off with that cross. Again, jab, cross, double jab, cross. Let's go, guys. You almost want to have like a slight pause right after that first cross. Elbows tight to the body, hands up by the shin. And that double jab isn't really hard at all, you guys. It's more just like a chop. Still want to make contact, but it doesn't have to be your hardest punch by any means. "30 seconds. More. 5 seconds left. All right, take a breather, guys. Round 9 of 10. We're almost there. This is our last structured combo for today's workout. So, with this one, we're keeping the rhythm of the double jab. Now we're going to the body with it. So, how that's gonna look is you're gonna go ahead and start off. Double jab to the body just like that. All right, now with this, I like to get low. I like to kind of get into like a squat position as I do it. So double jab, just like that right here, kind of get into this awkward angle. Then you're gonna come right back upstairs with that cross, and then finish it off with that left hook up top. So starting off to the body, finishing it up. All right, so again, double jab to the body, cross, and then left hook. 5 seconds. Let's go, guys. Round 9. On that hook, I want you guys really twisting your hips into it. That's how you're gonna generate all your power. Even add a little foot pivot if you need to, just to make sure you're doing it right. 1 minute. To the body down low, and then 2 up high to finish it off. Keep your opponent uncomfortable. They don't know where you're going. It's the importance of level changing. 20 seconds, guys, let's go. 10 seconds, let's get at least 2 more. One more. All right, guys, that's time. Final round coming up, round 10. This is gonna be a freestyle. You can do anything you want, anything that we went over today. All right, so a quick recap of some of the things that we targeted. We did a jab, cross, hook, cross. We did a jab, cross, hook, body cross, jab, cross, jab, slip, left hook. Or if there's another combo that you really want to work on, feel free to add it into this 10th and final round. For the final 30 seconds, we are going to do a punch out. All right, so that's going to look just like that right here. You're going to go as fast as you can, fully extending those arms, bringing those hands back to the face each and every time. It's gonna be hell, you guys. That is a terrible burnout, but it builds up the endurance that you need for the shoulders, so that way you can keep your hands up by the chin without them gassing out. So I'll give you the signal when it's time to do so. Round 10, time starts, let's go. Again, any other combos that we went over today? So try not to follow exactly what I'm doing. Challenge your brain. And trust yourself, right? Anything that we went over today, just get into that free flow. One minute left, guys, let's go. All right, 10 seconds left of this. Then we go right to those punch outs. All right, guys, let's get it. 30 seconds. We're going for speed. As fast as you can go. Make sure you're breathing. Follow my rhythm. Bring those hands back to the face each time and fully extend. We got 10 seconds. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Time, guys. Oh, man. Oh, God. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is workout number 1 of our Fight Night Physique workout series / family. I want to thank you all for tuning in and just pretty much go over the basis of what this channel's gonna be about. So a little background about myself. I started martial arts 5 years ago due to an incident. I never actually competed, suffered a lot of injuries that kept me back from it, but I just loved how it kept me in shape. So I wanted to at least do something with it, right? Even if I'm not gonna be competing or anything like that. I wanted to give back in some way or some form, doing something that I absolutely love, guys. All right, and I found out that by doing this, there are other goals that you can achieve as well. It doesn't have to be necessarily stepping into the ring or anything like that. It can be improved confidence. It can be improved body composition, such as, fat loss and even muscle building as well. All right, so that's really going to be what this channel focuses on. I hope you all enjoyed today's workout. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe as we look to build the Fight Night Physique community. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Coach Louie, and I'm signing out.